Welcome to your MLS state and nationwide search options. With you today, Miami Association of Realtors instructors, Connie Nieto and Christy.
Well, we're ready to start our class, which today is about searching for properties statewide and nationwide. To start your class, we always log in through here. We come in through the Miami Gateway. And on the gateway, we wanted to show you that you do have access to Miami Realtors Live. This class is being recorded today and will be available in 2 business days. And when it is available, it will be set into Miami Realtors Live, which is a great resource for you to find information, trainings, and more, including this creative virtual open house. You can click to and search and find events, commercial trainings, social media classes, MLS courses, RPR, Rapatoni, and so much more. Your Miami trainers also have a YouTube channel, and if you would like, you can subscribe. We have 3,500 subscribers now. The YouTube channel is youtube.com/Miami trainers. Also has a playlist filled with information and trainings for you. So miamirealtorslive.com directly from your gateway, or if you're a YouTube user, youtube.com/Miami trainers. Now, to get started today, once you're in the Miami Gateway, you can reach Data-coop, which is one of the 3 products that we will be discussing. Data-coop can be reached by clicking over into Matrix, finding your external links, and then clicking over to search under MLS's Data-coop. When we do that, we come to the Data-coop page, and here is the information that you see. This is a search of all the listings and information that CoreLogic contains. If I click over to options, give the minute to the map to refresh, and let me go ahead and scroll out, you can see all the areas of interest that are covered in Data-coop. Notice that we have Baldwin County, right? And I can click on information there. And it has a Data-coop profile for that association, including the actives and the solds, off-market listings, historically sold, etc. Remember, I came into Data-coop through Matrix, clicked on options, and saw the map with all of the information. Note that we have some info from Canada, and remember that that does interest us because we do have people coming from Canada down here to South Florida. We have almost all over the US. So again, that was Baldwin County. I can click over and get some detail on Daytona. Look at the actives, the solds, the pendings, off market, historically sold, historical off market, the location, listings by status in that area, listings by property type, sold history, off market history, all of this by clicking over to options and coming to the side. Now we're going to come over and look at the Las Vegas information. So it's GLVAR, the Greater Las Vegas Association of Realtors. And you have here active, sold, pending, off market, historically sold, historical off market, location information and where it covers, listing by status, active listings by property type, sold history, off market info. If I scroll down and you're interested, notice that it has the Miami Association of Realtors. If we click through to SEF, Southeast Florida, Miami, here you have the actives and the sold, the pending, off market, and look at our historical statistics. Our location, Please note that the blue dots denote listings in our MLS, and they cover most of Florida. Listings by status, active listings by property type, including quite a bit of commercial. Note that we have apartment, condo, cooperative, farm, lot, mobile home, multifamily, residential income, and townhouses. Sold history on the different property types. Off-market history. All of this available to you through here through Data-coop. So how do you search in this wonderful environment? You click over to the search bar and you can come here and do a search type. So I'm going to go ahead and select single family. Maybe I'm looking for 4+ beds, 3+ baths, and I want it. You can choose for sale or for rent. I want it for sale. I can click over to the advanced search. I can choose an area or location. Let's say I want Nevada. Listing statuses. I can click and I can get more detail. Here in the advanced search, note that I can put a school, distressed information, waterfront view. Let's say I want pool, yes. Listing status is active. And then I can come and scroll down and click to update results. Let me scroll over and notice that the area is here. I can reset the map. And when I click reset the map, I get 1000K. I can zoom in to see where they are located, right? See the properties. If I'm interested, I can switch over here on the left-hand side to list. This will give me a listing of properties available. I can sort them by price high, price low, age high, age low, just listed, lot, square foot, baths, beds, and type. So let's make it interesting and we can click price high. Note that I have a property here, 6 bedrooms, 10 bath in Las Vegas, built in 2001, going for just 25 million, 1.4 acres, 13,592 square feet, 4-car garage. And if I click on the photo, I can see show property details. I can click to find it on the map. So it marks it with a red dot. I can remove from favorites or add it to favorites. So if this was one of my favorites, I could add it here. For property detail, I can simply click on show property detail. And here I have information on the property, including description, property location with a photo, tax record, nearby distressed, foreclosure detail, property reports, schools. If I'd like to see photos, I can click on property photos. And here are the images of the property. I can actually send this, enter a destination email, and send it out. I can also print, Notice that it has a message. I thought you might be interested with this property. Please see the attached. And it's sent. I can click print, personalized, and click print and create a printout. And while that's coming up, I'm going to go ahead and X out here. I want you to note that you have property reports that you can create, subject property, property detailed summary, and you can click those as well and have them created. So this will give you information, owner, location, site info, tax, characteristics, etc. And this is also printable. If I get the property detail, the one that we were creating, it has the address, first image, location on the map, property photos, your picture from the MLS, just a wonderful way to share. If I'm interested in a different property, I can come and select another one, show property detail. This one is 13.75 million, 6 beds, 4 baths. Here are a couple of the property photos. Basketball court, tennis court, some golf, great views, dreamlike closet. If I'd like, I can actually click here, send to a friend, and send it directly to someone, put in their email, click send, and just send this property to them. If I wanted to, I could add it to favorites by simply clicking over and putting to add to favorites. Again, we have information on nearby distressed, nearby schools with a distance to the school, nearby comparables, school map, agent information if I needed to contact for my customer having an interest, maybe getting a referral fee, property listing history when it's been listed before, price and days listed analysis that I can click through. Now, if I'm interested and I'd like to save this search, I can come back over to search. I have my details here, right? And I can come, save search options, right? I can put a description to it. I can put a notification, right? I'll get an email of it. I can copy someone and I can go ahead and press save. Now, if I come to save searches, I will have the list of searches that I've saved in Data-coop. Any questions regarding Data-coop? I haven't looked through the chat. I'm sure Christy's been busy. It has your personalized info. That's a great question. It does have your personalized info and it gets the information from Matrix. Remember that this comes from CoreLogic. Alrighty. So this was Data-coop. Again, you can come in, click on options. That will bring you to the map showing the coverage areas in the United States. Okay. I happen to like the way that you can search. It's just a drop down and scroll down. right? And then your saved searches, if you have any, you would just click on save and you would have your list of saved searches. If you have favorited something, you could come to favorite and see the items, and you could click on list if you have any list items that you were looking at. Christy, are you there? Is there anything else that you would like to add?
Yeah, right in the chat, I'm going to go ahead and add additional information about data co-op that you guys can review. But this is a great option for us to be able to not only market our listings nationwide, but also to search nationwide.
Alrighty, continuing, and this was data co-op. I'm going to go ahead and come back to the gateway. And one of your next items that you have access to directly from here is the professional search offered by Realtor.com. If you click here, it will bring you to the professional search. All of you have access to this. The first time it may ask you for your email and information. There is a support area here and a training area as well once you logged in. You can come in here. Oh, let me go back to Data Co-op 1 second. I did want to do a search and I wanted you guys to see here in Data Co-op. I'm going to clear the search a second. And on the address field, because sometimes you wonder, okay, I can use this, but can members of CoreLogic also see my listings? So what we did was we had a listing here that we wanted to show you. And I can put in the listing number and I can search. And automatically 30 Palm Avenue, which is an active listing in the Miami MLS, does show up. So before going forward, I did want you to know not only can you use this to search, but others that also use CoreLogic and they use Matrix can also come in and find your listings. And here's an example of a property that is in the MLS currently active, right? And it does show here. And all we did to search it was put the MLS number. Here you have the property photos. Okay. Listing details, tax records, foreclosure details, and then the listing agent. Location, nearby trends, price and days, property listing history, so when it's been listed before, market trends, terms of use, and more. Here, I didn't go over, but I do want to show you. It has property photos, listing details, property location, tax record. All of this is covered here in Data Co-op. So not only is it a resource for you, your listings also show here, but others can come and find your listings as well. Okay. Now, professional search. Remember, we came in through the gateway. We found the professional search here, Realtor.com's professional search, and we open it up. Here, if I wanted to look for something, let's say I'm looking for the area of Boston. Maybe we have a friend, a customer that their son or daughter is moving to the Boston area. I can select Boston, Massachusetts. I can do a search. I can come to the area and I can actually choose if it's for sale, expired for rent, sold in the last 30 days. So if you're looking for trends in an area, sold within, and you can actually select the time period, is it for rent, etc. Let's say I'm looking for something for rent. All right, so Boston for rent. Any price, let's just see what's happening on the market. Beds, let's say I want at least 3 beds and 2 baths. Notice how it starts to appear. You can also select from property type, single family, condo, manufactured home, or commercial. You can click through to add more filters if you choose. Okay. There are up to um, your home age, lot size, foreclosure, etc. I'm going to click back so we can see what we were doing. Here I have the rentals and you can sort them by newest, lowest priced, highest priced, open house, price reduced, etc. So let's say I'm looking for something a little more economical. I can put lowest price. And here I have $960. It's a 3-1. Okay. 1,800, 6 unit, street, unit 3, Boston. All right. $1,900. And here I have a couple of pictures. 1,950 and its location. And if I wanted to, I have the photos. I could click through here. I see the information. I can see the pictures of the property. I can click, there's a virtual tour. I see that it's 3 beds, 1 bath. On the very top, I see the agent information, right? And the brokerage information. I can save the home as a favorite. I can click to create a customer short and long flyer. Now, I'm an instructor. I'm not an agent, so I don't have access to create these, but you do. Again, I have the data where it comes from, any sold details from before. So it was sold August 21st, 2018, and I guess now they're renting it out. There's no open house at the moment. We have condo information here, trends for the area, features, beds and baths, right? Interior, the appliances, all of this coming from the MLS. Property tax history in the area, property history for the area. I can actually click over to schools and neighborhood and get school and neighborhood information. There's even a rental price, a median rental price for the area. So this is less than the median rental price, medium sale price, school detail, community buildup. So average household income for the zip code versus Massachusetts versus the United States, age group, and the buildup in this area, right? So you have 65 plus, 0 to 19, 20 to 39, 40 to 64 in the area. So it's a very young neighborhood, correct? Education levels, percent to own ratio, 87% of people rent in this area. All of this at your fingertips. Realtor.com's professional search. I'm scrolling back to the top here. Um, I can click, let me remove here. I can print listing details if I'd like, save it as a PDF. You, as members, can go ahead and click the customer detail reports here and print for them. Okay, I can click the back button and start to continue to look. Let's say I like this property here. I can click in it. So just like you would search in the MLS, you're searching here in professional search. So now let's say that we wanted to do a different search. I'm going to go ahead and click over to realtor.com and start again. Let's say they've lived a couple of years and they want to stay in the Boston area. Click in search. And this time they're not looking for rent. They want for sale, right? 3 beds, let's say 2 baths, all right? And they're looking for a single family home. Let's say now I want to see highest priced to see what we're looking for. Well, here we have a $22 million one, 18 million, 15 million, 14 million, right? I'm going to click on this one so you can see. Here we have Tracy Champion, Champion and Company, Fine Homes Real Estate, 6,000,009, estimated the last sold in 1997. So you have information dating back, who the owner is, 5 beds, 3 baths. So whether they're looking to buy, sell, rent, you have access to search for the information. Here, nationwide on Realtors.com's professional search. Again, you can save it. You can click to view the next property, right? You can click back. You can actually come and save the search. It will ask you, you will have now the save search here. It does give you information on this side on Boston home value, popular neighborhoods in the Boston area, just in case you wanted to look for something different like Beacon Hill, South End, the back end, etc. So you're not just looking for Boston, popular zip codes, popular cities, counties, bedroom types, and more. So not only do you get the information here, but you have a whole source of information on the side. Christy, anything that you would like to add?
Well, to take full advantage of Realtor.com and print out those beautiful flyers that are available to you guys, I suggest claiming your website and your account with Realtor.com. That profile page has already been created for you to access it and drop in the additional information that you would like, such as your past listings, sales, and future closings. All you would need is your NARDS number to claim that page and take full access of Realtor.com.
Sometimes they have issues with obtaining their NRDS number. We do always recommend everyone going to realtor.com and claiming their profile. If you have that issue, I'm going to see if the system will allow. I'm going to click here through the Miami dashboard. 1 second, because most of us learn our license number, which is our state license number. It's what we use to log into the Miami Gateway. So then when they ask you your NRDS number, you're wondering which number it is. And if you didn't know, here on the gateway, if you click on the second icon, My Miami Dashboard, it'll bring you to your portal information. Here's another location to add a photo of yourself. It will tell you information on your cycle N, but most importantly, here is your NRDS number. So if you do not know it and you're going to go create your realtor.com profile, here's the location that you can get the information. Again, this is not a number that we commonly use, so most of you may not have it right at hand, but it's right here. Gateway, My Miami Dashboard, and your Ramco portal with info. Okay? I hope that was helpful. Next item is MLS Advantage. That's state of Florida information. And while you're here on the gateway, you would come and scroll down and click over to MLS Advantage. You, as Miami members, have single sign in. I had to log in, and here is my advantage. Most important thing when you start to use a new product like this is to make sure to come to the very top and click on account. Let me click back. Yeah, I had to log back in. Give me 1 second. Click on account. And here under the account tab, make sure that you have your photo. So you upload your agent photo. Your office would have to upload the logo. They would be responsible for all the office information. Take a minute and put in your contact details, including email address, personal phone number, and cell phone number. If you want your office info to display, select for it to be displayed. If not, deselect and click on Save Changes. If you'd like to preview, simply click Preview on the top, and here is the information that will show. Photo, that they can send an email, etc. Coming back to Advantage, one more item I like to cover is email defaults. If there's ever a subject default that you would like to put, maybe a short message, and of course come in and log in and put in your email signature. Take a minute and fill this out. And once you've done so, click on Save Changes. We do recommend on your email signatures to always put your contact information. So name, title, where they can reach you, and take a minute and put in your email address and your phone number. How many of you use WhatsApp? So you guys could do something like via text. Reach me by calling via text and WhatsApp. Just an idea. Why? So I can clearly say that wherever it is that they're talking or using, I'm available for them and click Save Changes. This will then go out every time that you send an email. Another thing that folks asks us is who participates in MLS Advantage. On the lower left hand side, you can come in and click MLS participants, and these are the associations that participate. It's a whole list of them. These are the participating associations. How do you do a search here? Click through, do a search. You can do it by MLS listing number, but most of you may be coming in here to probably do a search for something that your customer wants, so you may not know the listing number, and this is how you're accessing Florida information. You can actually come and do a map search. So if that makes you more comfortable, you would be able to see the map and the location that you're looking for. Note, many times you may not just be coming for a single family. You can actually X this out and then click on property type, and it will allow you to select from single family, condo, mobile, vacant land, commercial, multifamily, and rental. Let's say that you're looking for vacant land. They're looking to have a piece of property in the state of Florida and they're looking for vacant land. The minimum price that they're looking to spend, let's say it's I don't know, 20,000, and the max, let's say 125,000. So you click through, right? And if you want to mark the area, you can select to do a circle, a rectangle, or a polygon. I'm going to do a little rectangle. Notice that the little plus figure appears. So let's say I'm going to click here from Gainesville, a little lower than Ocala, right? And now that I've selected my area, I can simply come and click search. I take a minute and I can see the properties here on the map, right? I can see them here. I can get some information on them if I'd like. And there's also another way. I can always come to the top, and since I already found them and they're in the area that I'm interested in, I can actually come to list results. Some of us work better with lists. So here you have the list. You can actually sort them, choose how many per page, and decide if you want high or low. So let's look at low for now. And here I have a lot, $20,000. Another lake shore. Here's another one. If I'd like to see details, notice that it tells me on the upper left-hand side how many images are available. If I want to view details, I can simply click on View Details, scroll through the photos that they have available. I can see here beds, baths, information, listing details, property details. So wonderful, a 3rd-acre lakeside lot nestled between Palatka and Gainesville. Features lake frontage, water property, lot size between a quarter to a half acre. I could click on listing details, see the private remarks, listing information, including listing agent and their phone number, office address, etc. I can click on tax details and see the information and actually print it. I can also view it on the map. And this is important and may be important to several of us. Where is it located? How can I get to it? Etc. If I'm interested, I can actually add to report. I can create a report if this is the only one I'd write, and I can also connect to Form Simplicity through here. So if I want to add it to a report because I want to see the additional properties, I can click Add to Report. And then if I want to go back to results, I can come back to my list of results. I can continue. Notice that that one is already in my report listings, and here I have another one that may be interesting to me. I want to view the details. There are 3 photos. Perfect location for a small farm and a horse or 2. If privacy is what you're looking for, look no further. Owner's ready to negotiate. Lot is between 1 and 3 acres. Listing details. It's vacant. The realtor in the area, the phone number, some tax details, and printable tax details. And location on the map. May be interesting to you. Add to report. I can come here and go back to results. I have right now 2 reports on queue, so I can continue to look through the properties that interest me. It's very easy to use. Now, what report can I create from here? Since we came in and put in our details under account, I can actually click report queue, right? Remove from reports, create reports, etc. I'm going to click create report, and it allows me to create a customer summary report within first image and some basic property info, customer detail report with photos, customer detail maps and photo, customer detail with map, customer detail report and large photos and map, custom detail report, large photos, so I can look at the description of each. I can email them directly to my customer. So you can actually select to email once you've seen the ones that you like. And if you'd like to view it, you could click view print report. I always like to present this. Sometimes you're looking for an alternative to reports, and here you have an alternative that you can provide your customer. Remember that our MLS information is an MLS Advantage. So it has your contact details, your branding and photo and info here on top, property information, the photos, the map, and now the next property with details and the map. This being a PDF that you can download and print and send to your customer. All of this through MLS Advantage. I do want to take a minute and let you know that your listings should be here. So if you're looking to do a printout or something different with your listings, I don't have listings, but you guys could see here. There is a help area with videos and information. Helps with reports, customer help, listing help, CMA help, and account help. There is training area here. Feedback, so you can send out feedback and some training information. So let's come back and do one more search. Last month, we had someone come and say, I can't find any rentals in Tampa. Search. If you know the location, you can actually come and start typing in the city. So let's say I want Tampa. I don't want single family because I want a rental. So I want a rental. I want it to be active, right? I'd like it to have 3 bedrooms, right? Minimum, 2 baths. Okay. And if there's a pricing, we could do it, or maybe we're researching the area, and I click search. Of course, now let's do it from lowest to high because we have one for 22,000. Here we have a 3 bedroom, 2 bath, 22 images, it's active. 1,395, 3 bed, 2 bath, 3 bed, 3 bath, 1,450, etc. You can continue down and see the items that interest you. Again, if you wanted to view details, click on view details. See the properties, see the photos, Look at property details, spacious 3-bed, 2-bath ranch style home, newly renovated, features granite countertops, single story, central air, central heat, microwave oven, etc. Rooms with dimensions, property information, rental info. There's an application fee, a security deposit. You can see listing details. Applications are per adult. First full month or do it, move in. Pet screening required. Pet screening required for all applicants. Visit the pet screening page. For additional information, visit our website. Combination lock. See remarks for showing time. Listing information. Tax details on the property. Even though we're not going to be buying, you can see them here. And the map where it's located. I always like to show that Google does provide this so you could come close to the area and you can look around and see. So you can look at the area and see. He's a Google Map guy. It says here that it has a virtual tour. We can click through and it's a property panorama tour using the photos. Again, you can add to reports if you want to create a report. You can go back to results and continue looking. Now, high to low. Let's look at the other. And here you have this property, 5 beds, 5 baths. I can click in if I want to see the photos just by clicking on the photos. I'm interested. Now I want to see the property details, view details. Features, rooms, property info, annual rent, seasonal rent, leasing details. So they're doing seasonal. Let me go back to results and let's see if we wanted to look at the next one. 53 images. View detail. Again, property details here, including features, rental information, listing details, phone number, and realtor details here, showing instructions 24-hour by appointment only, tax details, maps, and location. You can zoom in and see where it's located. If you want to go ahead, you can add to report so you can send to your customer. Now back to results. Any other that you'd like to see, same deal. This one has 24 images. You can view it first. And if interested, or if you like the look, click Add to Reports. Now we have 5 on queue because we had those first 2 for the vacant land. All you can do is remove up here. Now we have the 3 that we've selected from the rentals. We can click Create Report and come in and choose the report of our liking. If you click Email, remember that your details would be there from your account setup. If you want a copy for yourself, you click Send a copy to me. You would send it to the customer. Make sure you type in the name correctly. and send the email. If you would prefer to gather information and you send an email, remember that you have the same option here of view and print. The report is created with your information and you can come and print or save it for your use. And this was MLS Advantage, your state search solution. All of you have access to it. Christy, anything that you'd like to add?
Not in this one, Connie. Thanks.
I am going to go back because we uh, we were doing property, the professional search in Realtor.com. I haven't seen many questions pop up, but many of us sometimes need information on the keys, right? And we do want you to know that in professional search, you do have that information. So if I wanted to clear here, and let's say look here for Isla Morada, I can actually search the keys here. In Realtor.com's professional search. Notice that it brings me into the area. I can see everything. I can, let's put for rent. I just typed it in here. So this one is 6,000. I can click through it. Here's the property, 7 photos, 3 beds, 2 baths. I can save this as a favorite of mine, so maybe I want to monitor it. It's a boater's dream property on Isla Mirada Treasure Harbor. Both basins 100 yards from the open Atlantic, 200 feet of protected deep water dockage with private boat ramp. Can accommodate large and multiple boats. Fast bayside access through Snake Creek. Right around the corner, 3-bed, 2-bath with attached garage workshop, homeowners park, and great restaurants within walking distance. Monthly available for 7,000 a month, all included. 2,000 weekly, 6,000 monthly for 6 or more. So there's a whole bunch of different options on renting this property. You do have the realtor's contact information here up top, real estate sales force, marquees, and where it's located. So several options for you, all from coming into your Miami gateway. So to cover again, we came in first into Matrix. We clicked over to search other MLSs and looked at our options here in Data-coop, reviewed the nationwide information that's available to us from there. We came in to Realtor.com's professional search, where we can search nationwide information and get community info and data. And then we came to MLS Advantage. I let you know about the MLS participating. We did a search and ran reports. If you have any questions, we'll be more than happy. Christy is available and so am I. So happy to see so many of you here today. Let me look over to the chat. The list of participating MLSs in the state of Florida and Advantage does appear here if you are interested in looking. And the reason that I offered to make sure that we covered the Florida keys is that they are not part of this list. And that's why we offered you the solution of finding through Realtor.com's professional search. I see Christy's been taking advantage and answering every possible. So thank you so much, Christy, for helping with the questions and the chat. I'd like to take this opportunity and thank you all for being Miami members. I do have some information that I would like to share with you. Um, my name is Connie Nieto. It's been a pleasure being with you this morning. I'm going to stop my share right now so I can send you the information. The trainers do have that YouTube channel. We are available on social media at Miami Trainers on Facebook, on Instagram at Miami underscore trainers, at YouTube, and more. The idea today was let you know how you can search statewide and nationwide and have easy access to help with referrals for customers leaving our area or coming to our area so you can have some information. This is being recorded and will be available in 2 business days at Miami Realtors Live and on our YouTube channel. We do want to thank you for being a Miami member and for being with us today. This will be recorded in Nivea and will be available to you. Thank you so much for joining us. Remember, thank you for being a Miami member and always more with Miami.
Thank you for being a Miami member. Always more with Miami.